Breast cancer is probably the worst thing you can get and the worst thing you can hear when you are 12 years old. This disease is described in which breast tissue cells grow abnormally and uncomfortably. The most common type of breast cancer is ductal sarcoma, which begins in the breast ducts. This type of breast cancer my great aunt was diagnosed when I was 12 years old. Hi, my name is Kelly Harrison, and I'll be speaking about the time that my aunt was diagnosed with breast cancer, how that affected her and myself, and what I learned from this experience. The day that I received information was probably the hardest day emotionally in my life. Yes, dealing with boys is pretty hard, but finding out a family member has cancer is just devastating, especially on young kids like I was. I was in 6th grade at Gold Trail Middle School. I was sitting at my desk, I think I was coloring, when the phone rang and my teacher picked it up. She got off the phone and called me over to tell me that I needed to go to the office because my grandma was waiting for me. I was so surprised, and I remember being curious about why my grandma was at my school, but also excited because who doesn't like seeing their grandma? Getting to the office, and the first thing I realized is that it looked like she was crying. Her eyes were puffy and red, and I asked why she was crying, and she told me she would tell me in the car. I hurried to the car, put my seatbelt on, and asked what was wrong. She told me that my great aunt had breast cancer. Me and my aunt were really close. I talked to her so often. She goes to pretty much all my sporting events that she could attend, and we even share the same birthday. I suddenly burst into tears, and my grandma started to join me as well. We went to the hospital where we got to see her. I gave her the biggest hug I could, and I told her that she was going to be better, and that I had faith that she would. After that day, those next couple months were depressing but full of faith, love, and hope. That same day, my great aunt was just going to the doctor to receive her yearly checkup exam. She just thought she was going to get her blood pressure, eyes, heart, lungs checked. She told the doctor that her breasts had been itchy and there was a rash on her nipple. The doctor then looked into it and found a lump on her breast and told her that she needed to go to the hospital. She did not expect to have her doctor tell her that she had breast cancer. By the end of the day, she was in the hospital being prescribed the chemotherapy she will have to endure to possibly get rid of the cancer. Every day, she started losing her hair slowly and became weaker and weaker as the tests and chemotherapy kept coming her way. Some days, she would do good, and then she would feel better, more like herself, happy, laughing, and cheerful. On other days, I was scared that she wouldn't make it. I would try to visit her every day after school and weekends, the good and the bad days. A couple months went by and we just kept hoping and praying that she would get cancer free. One day, after I got home from school, my mom sat me down and told me the good news that the doctor said that the tumor has been removed and that she's going into remission. I was so happy and excited that she would be okay that I was able to share more birthdays with her. My great aunt started growing her hair back slowly, and she started becoming her cheerful self. I learned many lessons from this experience. Even though it did not happen to me, I still learned a lot. I learned to always love, especially your family, because you never know what is going to happen or when you're going to lose them. In troubling times like the one I just described and many others, you need faith, hope to be able to get you through troubling times. Faith, hope, and love are the three things which I feel strongly that made my great aunt push through all the stuff she dealt with and fought to get remission and to be cancer free. It also made me more cautious and more aware of signs and symptoms of cancer. On my dad's side, there has been a history of cancer, starting with his mom that passed away from breast cancer, his 3 aunts that got cancer, breast and colon, and even his grandma that she also passed away from breast cancer. So cancer might be also in my genes from my past family and from my great aunt getting it just 7 years ago and learning about my family, and it has made me more aware and focus on my own health to make sure my body is healthy. This experience has changed my perspective on things and even made myself close to my great aunt, family, and friends. Thank you.